Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 9 p.m. English news edition brought to you live from RTD channel. And tonight, headlines are: a ceremony was held today to sign a partnership agreement between Djibouti's Ministry of Women and Family and Qatar Charity to support families and empower women. And on the international scene, the Arab League held an urgent meeting to discuss the ongoing humanitarian crisis in Gaza and find ways and means to provide aid. Those were the top stories, and welcome back in our newsroom. And we begin tonight news with this food aid delivered to drought-affected areas in Oboh region. As part of the national response to the ongoing drought, a large food distribution operations was successfully carried out in remote areas of the Oboh region. This humanitarian action follows the urgent call made by the President Ismail Omar Guelleh, who asked for stronger solidarity and quicker support for people in rural areas affected by the crisis. Animal feed was also delivered to villages far from the main town, bringing great relief to livestock that have been severely impacted by the drought. This feed will help ensure that golden camels continue to produce milk and meat, which are essential for the nutrition and survival of rural families. The people who received this aid expressed their deep thanks to the president for his quick action and leadership in addressing the drought affecting all regions of the country. This operation is part of the ongoing commitment of the government's wider strategy for rapid response. The people who receive this aid and livestock feed aid express their deep gratitude and to the government. They said that the support came at a critical time as both families and animals were struggling to survive due to the harsh drought. Many of the beneficiaries highlighted how the feed has helped save their livestock, which are their only source of milk and meat. Some also mentioned that without this help, their animals might not have survived the coming weeks. They thanked the government and the president of the Republic for not forgetting the remote rural areas and for acting quickly in this emergency. The strong message of appreciation shows how important this aid is for communities living far from the main cities. For his part, the prefect of Oboh region stated that this operation was a part of the government's broader effort to implement the national emergency plan aimed at supporting communities affected by the drought. He emphasized that the aid distribution reflected the strong commitment of the authorities to stand by rural populations during this critical time. According to him, the government remains fully engaged in ensuring that assistance reach even the most remote areas where the impact of the drought has been especially severe. He also noted that coordination between regional and national institutions had made this intervention possible and effective. And we move now on to Johannesburg, where Djibouti's MPs participate in Pan-African Parliament session in South Africa. A delegation from the Djiboutian National Assembly is currently taking part in the 5th ordinary session of the 6th legislature of the Pan-African Parliament. The delegation, led by the Vice President of the National Assembly of Djibouti, Safia Elmi Jibril, includes MPs Hallo Mohamed, Mahmoud Mustafa, Mohamed Abdullah Barkat, and Hussein Mohamed. The agenda includes a range of important events such as plenary sessions, meetings of permanent committees, and debates on key topics affecting African countries. The Pan-African Parliament opened its session with strong calls for reparative justice and African unity. And now we come back to the country where a partnership agreement signed between Djibouti's Ministry of Women and Family and Qatar Charity. Today, the meeting hall of the Ministry of Women and Family hosted a signing ceremony for a new partnership agreement. The agreement was signed by Shukri Hussein Jibah, Acting Secretary General of the Ministry, and the Director General of Qatar Charity's office in Djibouti. The event took place in the presence of Minister Muna Osman Adan and Mohamed Al Dirham, chargé d'affaires at the Embassy of Qatar in Djibouti. Qatar Charity, founded in 1992, is an international non-governmental organization working in the field of humanitarian aid and development. This partnership marks an important step in reinforcing cooperation between the two institutions, especially in the area of women empowerment and socio-economic inclusion. In taking the floor, the director of Qatar Charity stated that the signing of the partnership agreement with the Djibouti's Ministry of Women and Family marks an important step to reinforce cooperation and support vulnerable groups. She explained that the government aims to launch projects to empower women and girls and low-income families by providing tools. She expressed gratitude to the State of Qatar, especially His Highness Emir Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani and the Qatari people for their generous support. She also thanked the donors and praised the close collaboration with Djibouti's government led by the President of the Republic as essential for achieving sustainable development and social progress. For her part, the Minister of Women and Family, Mona Osman Aden, expressed her gratitude for the new partnership with the Qatar Charity, describing it as a crucial step toward improving the lives of vulnerable women and families in Djibouti. She highlighted the importance of economic empowerment initiatives which provides practical support such as vehicle sewing machines and grain miles to help women gain financial independence. The minister emphasized that this cooperation aligns with the government's broader effort to promote social inclusion and sustainable development. She also thanked the Qatar Charity for its continued support. Djibouti Road Agency hosts educational sites visit for engineering students. The Djibouti Road Agency, in partnership with the University of Djibouti, organized today a site visit for engineering students. The visit took place at the Regional Economic Corridor project, a 21.8 kilometers road linking PK13 to Arta region. This important project, led by the Ministry of Infrastructure and Equipment and managed by ADR, is a key part of regional infrastructure development. It gave students a chance to learn directly from the construction site, seeing the technical progress and environmental measures in action. The visit was carried out safely with the National Gendarmerie escorting the technical progress, escorting the convoy throughout the route. The student praised the quality of the work and the professionalism of everyone involved. Through this initiative, ADR showed its commitment to building local skills and reinforcing cooperation between universities and development projects for a sustainable future in Djibouti. The visiting students expressed their sincere thanks to the National Road Agency. They said that the visit was a valuable learning experience that helped them better understand real-world engineering projects. They appreciate the opportunity to see the technical work firsthand and to discuss practical challenges with the site engineers. Many students mentioned that this experience motivated them and gave them a clear idea of what their future careers might involve. They also praised the organization of the visit and the safety measures taken throughout the trip. And for his part, the project manager explained that the visit by the engineering students aimed to connect the theoretical studies with the practical experience. He pointed out that the project serves as a model of national effort led by Djiboutian engineers to develop the country's infrastructure. He also emphasized the importance of such educational visits to prepare future engineers for the challenges they will face in their careers. According to him, hands-on experience on projects like this helps students better understand construction techniques, environmental measures, and project management. In Tajura now, the Customs Division of Tajura regions are working closely with the Djiboutian Army and National Police made a major seizure of illegal cats. The operation took place near Balho on the border with Ethiopia. The authorities intercepted a shipment weighing approximately 14,224 kilograms. Earlier investigation showed that the cat was intended to be transported to Tajura and to Djibouti City. Following standard procedures, the seized cat was destroyed on site under the supervision of Ismail Shide, head of Tajura Customs Brigade. We move on now to the regional and international scene. Africa is making important progress in cybersecurity by improving technical skills and laws to protect against growing digital threats. Some countries like Morocco, Egypt, Ghana, and Tanzania lead the way, while others work to reinforce their system to ensure a safer digital future. Despite challenges like cyber attacks, the lack of expert and uneven development, Africa is focusing on strong national policies. And over 100 NGOs say a big famine is coming in Gaza, where the conflict has lasted more than 21 months. The humanitarian situation is worsening, with many people suffering from malnutrition, while peace talks for a ceasefire are in their final stages. Meanwhile, intense fighting continues with recent deadly bombings and resistance attack. The U.S. is working diplomatically, sending an envoy to Europe to discuss ways and means to deliver humanitarian aid to Gaza. The Arab League held an emergency meeting on July 22nd in Cairo to discuss the worsening humanitarian crisis in Gaza amid the ongoing war. Palestinian and Jordanian representatives condemned the situation, describing Gaza as suffering from starvation and brutal attacks, with many civilians dying trying to get food. After the meeting, the Arab League strongly condemned Israeli actions causing the crisis, called for immediate international intervention to end the aggression and lift the blockade. So that's it for tonight's news. Thanks for being with us and have a good night.